dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the WARFRAME video. So today we're rolling a Riven for the Prisma dual Decurion. Yeah, you heard that right. Those random dual Arcwing guns that Barrow brought, who knows how long ago, actually got some massive buffs. And their Riven stats are very high as well. So we'll be taking advantage of both of those things today. And yeah, just going over a dual Decurion situation. So we'll be showing the buffs. They're already steel path viable, just have a little bit of an issue with like magazine size and all that. But we'll be showing what they did buff in this video as well. So if you enjoy these types of videos, Riven rolling videos, build videos, all that stuff, make sure you check out the live stream channel and also hit sub on this channel. I do appreciate all the support recently, guys. It does mean a lot. Also, hit that like button as well so more people can see this video potentially. And yes, the Prisma dual Decurion was massively buffed. And there might be some new Prime Arcwing guns mods on the horizon, so these could be some things you are keeping in mind when going into these types of situations. So, as far as the stats on the Prisma dual Decurion, I'm going to show you the before and after, before the buffs and after the buffs, because they pretty much got an entirely new rework. And just a reminder, this is an Arcwing gun, not like a normal pistol, so let's go over that as well. Alright, so in the ship right now, before we roll this Riven, we have the Prisma dual Decurion. This needs a heavy weapon launcher to be used in mission, and the base stats are as follows. We've got 220 base damage with it being mostly impact, but there's also a decent amount of puncture and slash on here, 30% crit chance with a 2.2 multiplier, and a 24% status chance. The ribbons for this thing can get 100% minus impact, so you can make it slash and puncture and not impact at all. That might be a big chunk of your base damage, but yeah. Looking at the mods that we have on our build right now, Arcwing gun mods are pretty bad, so as far as what we're looking for on this Riven, we definitely don't want 100% minus damage. But it is technically possible to get 100% crit chance on this thing before the critical, what is it, like a critical focus. You probably want to put this on here in the end, but for right now I've got Sabot rounds. Let's go over the buffs they made to this weapon. So they did make this weapon have double the damage with the Whispers in the Wall update. They also made it where it has built-in punch through of 1.2 meters. So with the Sabot rounds mod, we have 4.2 meters of punch through. They also increased the fire rate, double the magazine, and also increased the ammo as well, while also making the bullet hit radius on this thing bigger. So lots of things were buffed on this, double damage being one of the main things. But yeah, if we get a crit chance Riven, hopefully we get a good grade on it because it will go over above 100. So that's the reason for this. Why do I want to use this? Because it's something that's been buffed a bunch, and it might be better in the future. So let's start with the Prisma dual Decurion Riven. Stats I'll be looking for on this, I'll be looking for crit stats, multi-shot, maybe maximum ammo, probably not maximum ammo, but definitely not negative damage or negative multi-shots. Alright, so starting with the first roll, we actually have a pretty decent one right off the bat. We got critical chance, overall damage, electric, and Maya's Grenadier. The Maya's Grenadier part is not very good, but the rest of it is much better than 100% Maya's damage, so we'll stick with that for our first roll. This can feed into a corrosive build. Reminder that there are 120% elemental mods for these Arcwing guns. So this is technically going to be, it might replace a 120% elemental in some situations. All right, looking at it already, looks like we already upgraded our build from one roll. Okay, actually technically no, we have Prime Rubito Line Barrel with 187% damage, and our Riven has 108% damage. So that's probably not actually worth it. And also we're only at 92% crit chance, unfortunately. So looks like we got pretty unlucky on the roll, but we can keep going here. Let's hope for some multi-shot. Not a bad first roll, I'd say, though. I've definitely seen worse on a first roll in these Rivens. It wasn't minus damage again. Alright. So I do think this thing has potential once we get those new Arcwing gun multi-shot. Speaking of multi-shot, wow, if that was like multi-shot and like crit damage with minus impact, I'd totally take that. 101% multi-shot. That is like double the normal arc gun multi-shot mod, and we might get the prime one pretty soon. But still, I don't want plus zoom on an Arcwing gun. I don't want plus zoom on anything, honestly. So let's go ahead and not take that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is what are these rolls? What are these rolls so far? Okay, so I did get minus impact. I got plus slash, minus impact, plus status chance, and plus multi-shot as well. That might be a pretty good slash contender. That would make it mostly slash weighted. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that would be the... I mean, it would be better than minus Grenadier, that's for sure. I think I'll take this one. Okay. Keep going. Maybe the next roll will be another good one. That's a pretty decent one right there, honestly. More punch through. So we'd be at 6.8 meters of punch through with this one. And also, it's a primed elemental base with 120% toxin. Not a bad Riven. I'm going to still stick with this one because I like the slash viability of that. And yeah, if we were going for a Profit Taker roll on this, which I'm not, we would be going for plus damage to Corpus. Ooh, that's a terrible negative. You reload this thing a lot. So we just got a worse version of the Riven we already got. Funny enough that we're going to keep that one. Let's keep going here. I will take us to the Simulacrum to see how this slash build works as well after we're done. Heat and multi-shot. No negative, so not even worth considering, really. And yes, you can get 100% minus impact on this, but we got 90% minus impact. And look, 59 minus impact on that one. Still not as much damage as primed Rabido line barrel, funny enough, but tons and tons of ammo, so that's pretty funny. And the reason I say the ammo stat is actually somewhat viable on these, because the way heavy Arcwing guns cooldowns work is that the amount of ammo you have is going to influence your cooldown, how much ammo you use as well. So ammo pluses can be useful in some situations. Punch through, I wouldn't be against punch through on this thing, but we already do have some punch through built in technically. Status duration, minus recoil, plus fire rate, minus status chance. Yikes. I'm pretty okay with this one right now. I don't know if these will be good slash proc pistols, but they have good base damage. Critical damage, heat, slash. Not a very synergistic roll. Let's give it a couple more rolls here, then we'll go take a look at it in the sim. Multi-shot damage to Corpus, fire rate minus slash. That'd probably be a pretty decent one for the Profit Taker, but again, I'm not using this for Profit Taker. I'm just going to use the Mazlan or something else. And that is minus slash, so as far as, using it in normal missions like I'm planning on it, that would not be very helpful. A couple more here, then we'll go to the sim. Multi-shot electric status chance. Getting a lot of status chance rolls on here, I've noticed. And let's see. Puncture. Ooh. Good thing that was the first puncture roll we've seen, because I would have not been happy if we'd seen puncture the whole time. Status duration call. Okay, it looks like we're running out of luck here. We got really lucky on this one. I think I'm going to stick with this one for now. Alright, we'll do 2 more rolls. Actually, 3 more rolls. 3 more rolls, and then we're going to go to the sim and check it out. Multi-shot impact. We probably should have stopped right when we got the slash one. 2 more. 2 more. Come on. Come on, big money. Not very good. Minus puncture's okay. I wish we could get minus puncture and minus impact, just make it all slash focus, but that's pretty much what we already have here. Multi-shot again, and that's the last roll. Okay. Well, I would definitely say that we got more on the lucky side with these rolls, but still nothing super perfect here. So let's go to the sim and check out how this is going to work on these Exogok stats or whatever I summon in here. And I probably am going to have to change the build a lot. I've currently got Radiation, Corrosive, and IPS, so this should increase our status chance quite a bit. It's not, now sadly, did not get lucky on the negative. Only got 90% negative impact. And 100% would be great, but also, like, whatever. There's no condition overload for guns, unfortunately, so that impact proc's not really doing much for us. But let's go ahead and see how it fares in here. Please tell me I don't have to form with this right now, because I can't form with this. Okay, so we've got... Our multi-shot mod is better than this multi-shot mod, funny enough. So we're already upgrading it there, but I'm probably going to put on both multi-shot mods here. Alright, so we've got lots of slash weighting here. I could take off the radiation and the corrosive mods, technically, for a purely slash build. Let's take off Sabat rounds for now, just because it's a lot of mod drain, honestly. So let's do... I might just cast Nourish as well. So we got Toxin here. I'm going to put on Corrosive, I suppose. Of course, after I took that mod off, it disappears from the screen. Alright, let's try this out. I don't think it will be very good with this setup, but let's just try it anyway. And I might make a purely slash build in the future as well. I don't want to just put it together right here at the end of the video. Alright, no Bane mod, no nothing, just arc gun mods pretty much. Let's see how this is. So don't forget to call it down. You do get built-in overguard now when you use these things, so that's kind of cool. Where's those slash procs at? That was pretty decent. I mean, I did cast Nourish. I mean, it seems pretty good for an Arcwing gun to me. Ooh. Almost crashed my game because it was so good. Okay, so if I maybe take off some of these other elemental mods, will be a purely slash-focused build, so I'm okay with that. Well, either way, guys, hopefully this inspired you to maybe roll a Riven for these. I think the slash viability is definitely there with this Riven. It's just going to take some tinkering on the build. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Actually, no, real quick, before we call it, let's take these off and just see what happens. So we have only slash focus now. I'm going to put on automatic trigger for some more fire rate too. And we'll slap on critical focus. So real quick, I'm going to just go for a crit setup here. Viral slash like a normal mission. This should be pretty deadly. Hope that we have ammo. And we do. Alright, viral slash. That's pretty underwhelming. 3.8. Here, let me cast Terrify maybe. 56k. I mean, it's got punch through, so at the end of the day, like, this is multi-target technically. I think it has too much fire right now. Well, I'll probably be tinkering with this on stream, so come on, stop by if you want to. I'll see you guys next video. Appreciate the support. Peace.